Hello. Um, as you may know, I am Evil Hunter. Um, and today I'm going to be discussing about um the Cyclops, or known as the Jerky Psycho. To very few. Um, just a little thing here. This is on my laptop, so I'm not going to be editing anything other than like a few trims here and there. So, yeah. Um, so for this, we start with what is the Cyclops' intentions? Well, for starters, it's a persistent uh, Cyclops who targets true givers, individuals that were unforsaken by it to give it jerky. By this, I mean like any sort of meat like jerky or something that resembles it in some way. But it has to be some sort of form of a jerky. The Cyclops does anything and everything to get the true giver to hand its beloved jerky. It's not like it has like any. We don't necessarily know, but about this, if it's actually its beloved or not. But I'd say that almost sums it up for the times it takes for it. After the Cyclops gets its jerky, it suddenly goes calm. I did mention it was a psycho, so yeah, it just randomly just goes into like a calm state and just casually walks into a stasis chamber at an unknown location until it's guaranteed to be released back in. Um, and if this didn't make it clear, um, yeah, the Cyclops actually doesn't care about anything really, but true jerky, as in jerky given by the true givers, as it has been chosen by. Now the Cyclops does have some abilities and stuff. One of it, which is shapeshifting. Um, its shapeshifting abilities happen if the Cyclops eats or kills the victim. Um, basically, like even if it's like some sort of like stabbing kind of thing, and it doesn't even eat it at all, um, they the Cyclops would still be able to take on the form of a victim. Um, the personality and memories will be copied as well, but the Cyclops could turn off these attributes. It's mainly for psychological torment reasoning that you could actually get the personality of of the victim or the memories of that victim, just to torment the true givers because of all just for some beef jerky. The other power, which is actually quite a lot of detail here, is just simply the power of persistence. I'm trying to make it stay like this. I didn't actually account for lighting and stuff, so yeah. The Cyclops takes any possible option slash route to get to their true givers. It appears to exhibit the ability to always easily track and keep up with its target, proposed to be a sort of teleportation due to its usual movement speed being equal to an average human walking speed. And sometimes, like, even like, strangely enough, like, even some of the victims aren't even human. um well, I shouldn't say victims, they're just the ones unforsaken, really. um Psychologically, the Cyclops torments its givers, as said before, with how it uses its shape-shifting abilities, and it torments the givers that refuse or don't have any jerky. The the Cyclops knows no difference between having uh if they actually refuse to, or if they're if they really don't have any. They don't care. They're just true givers, so it doesn't matter. And an example of its torment include the following: ominous singing of random genres. It could be like a lovely happy tune, just told in like a little bit of a slower pace or something, or it could just simply be like a well-known song that could just like leave that has been known to leave disasters. Yeah. I won't go into detail about all of them that it could be, but there's also being in the way of their alternate tasks to stop them from doing them, because it gets away with their jerky finding. Um, so they can't do anything with it. It it also has threatened the givers with their beloved objects slash figures, because you don't really need that to find some jerky, really. You just need to have the same mental state as it. And actually killing slash destroying those objects as figures. It has done this. Many families, friends, and others have been torn apart because they didn't have any jerky for the Cyclops. So, have that on you. Finally, this is just simply the details for Stasis Chamber. I'm not sure if it picks it up. There we go. Um, so with the chamber, that the Cyclops is told to be in, although rarely sighted, really like hasn't been like actually seen in its location. Like it in like well exactly in a location has sometimes known to be changing a few times in different locations. It appears like it actually intends to malfunction by leaving it out. The chamber appears as a regular human-sized freezing chamber for like cryogenic freezing, your typical one. About which is about an 8 foot by 3 foot chamber. Um, Easy enough for like an average human to fit inside. The chamber can detect if the Cyclops enters, but it can and has been interfered with different heat signatures. The chamber goes by heat signatures to its thing. So it has been it could easily be put down and stuff in a way. Whenever a certain duration of time passes, like a day, a week, a few hours, um, or the heat is a bit too high than usual. So again, like it's like a little like hairpin um detection for the heat thing. a light turns on to release the Cyclops once more. Although the chamber doesn't sound too secure from these details, I assume, it's the only known containment unit that has succeeded in keeping the Cyclops in. And not only that, it actually willingly goes back to it after time has passed by. Any add-ons or improvements to the chamber to attempt to prolong the expenditure of the Cyclops seem to have no effect to the Cyclops' release. So, in other words, it can't, like, the release time will always be like that. Even if you have the most secure thing, it will always get out of there, and it won't stop it from its usual rate of trying to find some more jerky by some true givers. So, if you ever see this monstrosity, you should really get some jerky, just so you don't live through more torture, because its intentions, although have been put down on like a simple flashcard, don't really say too much about what it does with the jerky. Just look out for it and have some beef jerky on you. Goodbye.